I've had to deal with a lot of challenges, even times where I was motivated, setting up to shoot the video. It was very, very, very difficult. I want to try to put out imperfect something that I can correct and perfect instead of perfect nothing, because I've had to give a lot of advice in my one-on-one coaching to one or two clients about how they need to, fight procrastination and put out their work and stop being perfectionist, because putting out something that is imperfect that you can correct and learn from over time is better than putting out perfect nothing.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out.
Hello darlings, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by, and if you're a returning subscriber, my heroes, it is because you guys keep coming back here that helps me to stay motivated to keep showing up here consistently and making videos that we both love and that would help both of us to grow. So today, what are we going to talk about? Since my last video, guys, this is strangely funny, but I'm just going to give you the gist. So when I shot my last video, my last sit down video, I shot that video. I had just gotten married. It was just a few months after my wedding that I shot that video. That was in 2023. I got married. Yes, I got married in 2023, October ending, and I shot that video in the beginning of 2024. You won't believe that right after I shot that video, I found out that I was pregnant. Like, I just started falling sick. I was falling sick a lot. I was tired all the time, always feeling nauseous and overly irritated, and I had no idea, no clue why I was feeling that way, because I'd seen my last two periods, so it wasn't that I was pregnant. I didn't think about the fact that I could be pregnant until I missed my period in March. I missed my period in March, and in April, that's when I found out that, oh wow, something must be up. And then I did a test and found out that I was pregnant. Yeah, so after shooting that video, I couldn't edit it at the time I had planned to edit it, because immediately after that video I was supposed to shoot a video about defining your passions and then goal setting, because it was early in the year, on just to follow up the sit down like I mentioned in the video. But fortunately for me, I wouldn't say unfortunately for me, fortunately for me and unfortunately for my craft as a YouTuber, I got pregnant, and it meant everything that I was doing just halted. I just had to set new goals now, because the goals that I set for the year were not goals that I could achieve being pregnant or being a mom. So automatically everything just took a new trajectory, and I stopped creating content completely. It was basically the nausea, always feeling sick and overly irritated. Like, basically everything irritated me. Like, if I open my gallery to look at my pictures, I was just overly irritated. And this was so bad to the point that I barely even documented my pregnancy journey, because it was just so strange and new to me. Like, what is this thing? Like, and then with this whole hard girl, when, although my friends, my social media companions claim that I humbled pregnancy, but sincerely, the way I felt humbled. It was just, it was quite an overwhelming and very engaging and indulging journey. Like, truthfully, it was so intense that after I had my baby, I became more conscious and kinder to moms out there. Like, I realized that I had not been giving moms as much respect that I should have. I have been respecting them, but I feel like I've not been giving them enough accolades as they deserve, especially if you're a mom of 2, 3, 4, 5, and as the number goes. Because I have just the one, and my goodness, the whole journey getting here has not been easy, but it's been a very wonderful, upbuilding, joyful, and purposeful one. So yes, so imagine saying that your goal for the year was to be consistent content wise, and bam, you find out that you're pregnant. So automatically everything just changed for me, and my main goal became staying healthy and nurturing my baby to term. And afterwards, my baby became my most important priority, then my husband and all of that. Like basically just caring for my home. So it made creating content and my work basically suffer, because I had this long-term goal that when I was going to have a baby, that I wasn't going to be working, because I wanted that baby to get all of my time and attention. So I had to stop working for a whole year, over a year and 6 months. So that's the tea. So that is why we've not done the sit down. I owe you the videos for how to define your passions and goal setting. Now that I am back, we're going to do that. But I just felt I needed to give you guys some download. And you know, this whole pregnancy thing, because there were contents I created that had to follow precision, and then it would have been so weird after that last sit down about me announcing that, oh yes, I'm married and I'm happy, and then the next thing, bam, you guys are seeing contents with big belly bump, and then it would have been too insane to follow through. And I want to be very realistic and authentic with how I share my life with you guys. So I decided to keep all those contents, and it has just made my life a whole lot difficult and overwhelming content wise. So it honestly it caused me a lot of anxiety, because being unable to put out those content meant that I couldn't delete them, and then I had issues with space. And oh, because I'm expecting a baby, we had to move houses, and then I got to this new house that I didn't know how to put up a new setup, because we're already used to a consistent setup from my old apartment, and then this new apartment is in the city, living in the suburbs, living that area where it's usually quiet, and then moving into the city where you have to worry about noise. Right now, as I'm shooting, I don't have a mic that's suitable for my environment. The only mic I have was basically picking out every sound, even though all my doors and my windows are shut. So I've had to deal with a lot of challenges with actually coming back to shoot videos. Even times where I was motivated, setting up to shoot the video in a realistic way that could be consistent was very, very, very difficult. And then I had friends reaching out to me, oh, when are you going to put out another video? I love your content, it's refreshing. I'm like, oh, why don't you guys say that when you watch my videos? You don't drop such comments. Like, I would have been creating this content, like if I was getting such content. But yeah, it was really lovely to hear a couple of friends mention that they miss my videos, and they can't wait to see me back online. It kind of motivated me to get this done. So yes, I struggled with setup. I lost a lot of my plans after I moved from the old apartment into this one. And this new apartment, even though my house is soundproof, there are a lot of surrounding noise that I cannot get rid of right now, because it's in the city and there are lots of establishments just around where I currently live. So I want to try to put out imperfect something that I can correct and perfect, instead of perfect nothing, because I've had to give a lot of advice in my one-on-one coaching to one or two clients about how they need to fight procrastination and put out their work and stop being perfectionist, because putting out something that is imperfect that you can correct and learn from over time is better than putting out perfect nothing. So this is me taking my own advice. So whatever mistakes and errors that you note from my videos, please bear with me and just focus on the message that I am delivering. Over time, I am going to correct what is wrong with these videos, sound wise and all of that, and we'll improve and get better. But for now, let's just focus on the video. So I believe I've been able to give you guys some download, and we've been able to catch up. So that's it, guys. So as it is, basically being a new mom, running all my businesses, and trying to show up consistently, creating content, it's not been easy. So I'm still working my way, trying to balance it all out to figure out how I'm going to make this work. So I'm just going to try my best as much as I can to put out content. In fact, while shooting this content, I had a lot of setbacks. First of all, in Nigeria, in Abuja, where we reside, light is not consistent 24 hours. Even though we're on band A, we kept having the light go off in between just a 10-minute video that I was shooting. And that was quite frustrating for me, and I had to come back. Eventually, my son woke up, and then I had to set dinner on the table, and it was just very, very hard and frustrating trying to get this out there. But I figured I owe my subscribers that care a lot a whole lot of explanation that I did not just disappear on you guys. And then the pressure is quite much being a goal setting coach, and you're basically trying to encourage people to follow their goals and tell them what to do, emphasizing on the need to follow the action plan in order to achieve their goals between a set period of time. So it's kind of frustrating for me being such a goal setting coach and a consistent planner. Like, if one thing out of my routine just falls out, it affects a whole lot, and it's genuinely not been easy trying to keep up with this. But every other aspect of my life, I've been managing it and handling it quite alright. But being able to show up as a content creator, as a creative entrepreneur, has been very, very difficult. So I'm honestly going to try my best. I'm going to try and see how I can balance it all out, being a new mom, and see how I can create a schedule that would enable me shoot my content. And then another drastic change was that in my previous videos in my old apartment, I used to shoot with natural light. So this whole drama about NEPA, power holding company not supplying power at the right time, was not an issue for me because I was shooting with natural light. But now I have to consider shooting at specific times when my son will be sleeping, when the general noise in the environment will be less as well. So that basically means I have to shoot really late at night, such as this hour, or maybe very early in the morning. But who knows? I'm willing to experiment to see what actually works. Also, being a new mom, it means the kind of content that I create has automatically changed. It's still going to be personal development only. It's just going to be tailored to my reality now as a new mom, as a boy mom. So that's that. I have to now abandon most of the content pillars that I had created for the year and try to create a new one that is more centered around my current reality as a new mom. So yes, that's the chit chat and the tea for today. I'm going to leave this video at this point. Overall, I am very, very glad that I was able to shoot this video, and hopefully when I edit it, it would make a lot of sense. Yeah, the effort would count. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, this is the point where you have to please subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you do not miss any of my videos when they go up. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section. I would like to connect with you, especially if you're a new subscriber. And if you're a returning subscriber, please share your thoughts with me. Let's talk. If you're a new mom such as myself and you're also a creative entrepreneur and a content creator, please tell me how you do it. I would like to hear from you. It would be very encouraging if I could hear from new moms, or even experienced moms who have had time and practice to manage their time, balance motherhood and their craft, to even it out, to find a way to balance it all out and show up on all fronts. Please do let me know what you think in the comment section. Would love to hear your feedback. I would love to hear from you, and I would also like to connect with you. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Whatever it is, if it is about topics you'd like me to talk about more, what you feel about my journey, my current journey, or what you're currently dealing with in your personal life and your journey, please do share with me. I would love to hear from you in the comment section. And also, do not forget to share this video or any of my videos that you find very helpful with your friends and loved ones, because doing so will help me increase my visibility, and it will motivate me more to show up and shoot more interesting, wholesome content consistently. So again, thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.
We're living in that vintage dream.